Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to stream. They were playing some Final Fantasy XIV. Woo! We're back. It's been another little bit. I also had to... Normally I have this all set up beforehand, but Call of Duty decided it wanted to update and install, and I got really angry last time I stopped it, so let it do its thing. Ring. That was me, just in case you're wondering. Okay, I'm just killing off Steam real quick. I can launch Final Fantasy XIV. Woo! Exciting stuff. Playing the Hildibrand quests today. I've heard a little bit about it, but mostly just been like, people will reference it just generically. And I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh god, yeah, this is, don't look at my outfit, that's my crafting outfit, which is just what the gear looks like. Disgusting. Ew. Congestion, let's go. Yeah, I should really, I don't know why I haven't like glammed the crafting stuff. I think it's because I wear it so infrequently that I'm like, no one will see me anyway, but did get that nice extended view there, so that's fun. Okay, we are in the wrong place. Let's go like the warrior. Oh, my HP, my HP. It's been a while since I streamed Final Fantasy XIV. I think the last time was the new update, new dungeon, not the Aethernet. Yeah. Clinkle. I think we're going to Thanalan, if I remember correctly. That should be over here. Because I think it's the there's a gentleman quest that I've run by a number of times. If I know what I'm talking about. Like this one? Yes. The rise and fall of a gentleman. I'll have to look up where the other ones are. Because I have no idea. but we'll find out. Probably in Ishgard. An old acquaintance of women is at his wit's end, and the businessman would have you help her. Busy as a bee, Starkus seems to have the whispers, what come my way relate to your comings and goings. Being the active type you are, I reckon you'd be interested in investigating some queer rumors, am I right? But before that, let me ask, ever heard of a man named Hildibrand? I have heard the name, but I don't know anything about him. Oi, you don't mean you say you knew the bugger? I know he thought himself famous, but I didn't think. Don't make it true. Shame that he had to go and get himself killed. All that nonsense about stopping down but himself? What in the seventh house was he thinking? At least he was mercifully quick. Still, judging from the depth of the crater, he must have fallen from an unfathomable height. Gods only know what was going through his mind as he watched the ground rush up to meet him. Shudder. Amazing how well the body was preserved, though. It's amazing there was a body left to bury at all. What? Had a reason to bring this up. So Nashu, Hildibrand's erstwhile assistant, has since become an inspector in her own right. At present, she's investigating the queer rumors I mentioned earlier. A sweet lass. A bit daft, but sweet nonetheless. So when I hear she's at wit's end, I want to help. Thing is, I prefer to meddle in the affairs of the living. The living! Zombies are most definitely not my forte. Regretfully, you lent her a hand. As we're to find her, she's like to visit Hildibrand's grave in the Lich Yard when she's frustrated. Okay, so Hildibrand is dead, I guess. So that's an interesting start. Presumably he faked his death? I don't know why or how that's involved. We're still alive, Inspector. You don't stop these zombies. Could it be? Come to offer your services to me? I suppose so, yeah. Where are my manners? Let me introduce myself. My name is Nashu, Agent of Inquiries, Extraordinary Inspector. At least that's what I'm trying to be. It's not quite as easy as you made it look. Inspector Hildibrand was a great man, a real Eorzean hero. We traveled the world, me and him, solving cases and thwarting evil. No matter the mystery, you could always count on the inspector to solve it with grace and style. But then there was the final case. The case of the century, he called it. How to stop the Red Moon from destroying the world. To save us all, he flew into the sky, and all I could do was watch. But then he came back down, and he died. Oh, Echo! Damn, remember when we had the Echo? Shit, that's crazy. She's always had this bandage. It's all a joke, a big funny joke, right, Inspector? Any moment now, you'll burst out of the ground and shout, "Surprise! How'd you fool, eh?" And we'll laugh and laugh. Kind of what I'm expecting at some point. I don't know. Hildibrand Manderville, beloved son. The Manderville saucer. Sniffle, sob. They say no one remembers the warriors of light. Their names, their faces, all gone forever. But I remember you, Inspector. Gentleman hero Hildibrand. I can never be the hero you were, but I'll try my best. Changed right then and there. Okay. Carry on your legacy. Sure thing, girl. So I told myself, well, Nashu, there must be a leader, a head zombie, who tells the rest what to do. Therefore, all we need to do is kill him. Again, that is. Of course, I don't know where he is or how to find him. But now that you're here, my faithful assistant, you can try the one good idea I've come up with so far. If you go where these dapper zombies were last seen in Southern Dunlin, you might find them. And then you could become their friend and ask to meet their leader. Yes, that's sure to work. Participate in the fate Fallen Corpses Ride in Style in Southern Thailand. Uh-oh. Ooh. The last time I had a quest to participate in a fate, I abandoned it because I looked it up and it was like, yeah, good luck. Okay, so this seems like it's gonna go poorly because I don't believe it's there, which means I'm just gonna have to wait until it is. Shit. Well, I think what that means is I'm just supposed to do fates until that one becomes available, I think. Because at one point I had a do a fate quest from the Sylphs, and I was like, this thing isn't here, and it never was. Oops, I've triggered the tortoise, sorry. big tortoise. I'm surprised that even with the level sync, I'm not taking like a little bit of damage. I guess level 50 to 43 is pretty legit. Oh wait, is it there now? Oh. Did I manifest it? Oh. Although it is a different color. Maybe this one will generate itself because I'm around. A band of zombies has been exhibiting uncharacteristically civilized behavior of late, which has greatly unnerved the people of Thanalan. Dispatch the dapper undead for the benefit of the living. Okay, sick. Okay, whew. I was like, we could be here for hours. Okay. I don't know what the like aggro radius for these guys is, but we're just gonna try grouping them all. Boom, 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 boom. Who's next? They're really not that tanky. I could probably kill them individually. Am I a gentleman yet? I mean, I don't... The zombies appear to be seeking gentlemanhood, which, while unnerving, doesn't seem like a bad thing. Almost like encourageable or good. I don't know. Yeah, that's just me. Boo, 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 boo. Come here. Yeah. Oh, I've been stunned. Impressive work, zombies. I do like playing Final Fantasy XIV. I wish I had more reason to. We did it. Okay. Whew. Glad that appeared. I was worried. Apparently that worry was unfounded. Whew. Thank Gord. Did you find the zombies? You did. That's wonderful. I've been busy too. Oh, my throat is a little weird today, so we'll see how long I can go. Head zombie will rue the day he meets me. You'll see. So tell me, what did you learn? I got this paper. A map of the Sagoli Desert. There's a spot marked here in the south, and look, there's something written here. A gentleman is, rather than does. Has Hildibrand become a zombie? Let's see where this map takes us. Ascend onward to the Sagoli. Bum 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 bum. Wow. Ooh. Let us away. Ooh. Forgot I switched that. I did somewhat recently mix around some key binding stuff and moved R. You can just barely see it, but I've got R and Shift R on my hotbar now. But, you know, R used to be auto run, so I screwed that up a little bit, and then I added the, like, page up mouse button and shifted everything over, so everything looks weird to me, because I haven't played a ton since then. Don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shy, though. I say we call out to them and see... Oh, we'll let them know we come in peace, and when the leader shows himself, we strike! I go wither the wild rose booms. Show yourself, foul fiends. That didn't seem to work. Maybe we should try shouting something else? A gentleman is rather than does. Ah, there we go. Who summons the gentleman dead? They live, and we hunger. Wow, she's really reacting. My brothers, lend me your ears. A gentleman does not dine upon his guests. Oh, he's really up there. It's the man himself. Well spoken, zombie. Spare this fine gentleman and fair lady your mastications. Withdraw, I say, and harass them no more. It's a bird. No, it's an airship. No, it's the inspector. We hear and obey. Oh, wow. Graceful. Quite the fit he's got. I knew nothing could kill the great Inspector Hildibrand. So, what'd they bury? Hildibrand? Who is this Hildibrand with whom you speak? My name is Zombibrand, devourer of brains, undead overlord extraordinaire. What are you saying? You're not an undead overlord, you're a gentleman inspector. Inspector overlord, inspector overlord. You're just confused is all. Don't worry, I'll knock some sense. Whoa! Back in the noggin ears. What, are those bombs? Those melons? What are those? Uh-oh. Even if we're the esteemed gentleman you purport me to be, the concussive force of the blast is more likely to liquefy my... Dash. Andrea, hello, late. Not that late. Crashing the ground made you forget that an explosion of equal force ought to make you remember. I'll save you, Inspector, or kill you trying. Oh boy. So those are bombs. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I was not expecting that sudden second facial change from surprise to oh my. Well, he doesn't appear to be dead. Good sound effect. Normally I would applaud your ingenuity, Nashu, but I would prefer that you found a more elegant solution. So did it work? Boink. He remembered her name. Yes, I remember you, my faithful assistant. What I do not quite remember is how I came to be here. That fixed it. Oh, here we go. Here's an echo. I'm sure this will explain everything. On a dark and stormy night. So was he dead? They definitely buried him, is what it looks like. Such a wonderful dream. I slew a dragon and... What is this place? And for that matter, who am I? Was he found and raised by a zombie? Oh, hello. He's like, wait, am I dead? Oh, they're consoling him. They're like, sorry, you're dead, but you can do this. What's supportive zombies? Okay. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry. Inspector extraordinary. Oh, I missed it. I always knew you'd come back to us. Be it Red Moon or Black Dragon, no fiend is a match for my legendary might. And who might this fine gentleman be? Would he perhaps be one of my many admired? What is this faint tingling sensation in my arm? This ringing in my ears, this dizziness? Could it be a case? Wait, what? Like for me? Oh. No more Phoenix down. I don't think I misread the map. Maybe they're just shot. Wait. Wait, hang on. Do I have to do it again? Because I don't have... Because I have too much room? Or I don't have room for my Phoenix down? That's crazy. Can I put it in my saddlebag, maybe? Wait, oh... I moved my menu not too long ago. And now it's gotten rid of everything. That's crazy. Okay, so I have to... At least it's skippable, I guess. I've seen it, don't worry! That's fascinating. There's another Hildibrand here already. Does he even have the haircut? Damn, it is Hildibrand. Back in the saddle, mild concussion will not sway Inspector Hildibrand from his true calling. Verily, it could be naught else. Somewhere nearby, dastardly doings are afoot, and only I can thwart them. Copious quantities of sand, unbearable heat. Aha! The Sagoli Desert. I'd bet my life on it. Which means Ul'dah is but a short trek away. Yes, it all fits. Only that din of iniquity could so violently trigger my keen investigator sense. Fear not, law-abiding citizens. Inspector Hildibrand shall soon deliver you from evil. See, he can sense evil? Quite an impressive, power he's got there. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna go interrogate some citizens. Beg your pardon, you wish to question me as to the whereabouts of the deviant running around town dressed in rags? Do not consort with perverts. Ah. Too late, you talked to me! No. Silver nettle. What, you're looking for a half-naked Highlander? What, likes to catch criminals? Tell him to do something about that goddamn duelist. My mate's cousin's kid's best friend lost his blade the other day to that bastard. Okay. A lead. Quicksand, Momodi. Oh. Uh-oh. Now that I've come down here, I won't be able to get back up. Okay. Hello, Boatwolf. Sorry lad, but if information you want, you would be served best by going to Wyman. The only rumors I had heard are those about the weapon thief calls himself the duelist or so I hear. Well, that's 2 out of 3 people are talking about a duelist, so that's probably something. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, Wyman. Take it you've dealt with that zombie problem, eh? So do tell, just why were they dressing up like dandies? Wyman. Hey, Wyman. The Thal Almighty bugger me with bleeding spear. The dead have risen and they're walking the streets of Oldar. No need for melodrama, my good man. As you see, reports of my death were greatly exaggerated. It's true, he's not a zombie. I checked. Okay. You do seem hale and hearty. Healthy. How in the seven hells did you survive that fall? Why question divine providence? What matters is that Oriz's champion has returned. They're like, yeah, don't worry about it. He's alive, don't worry. Might be harder than you think. Even I've got no inkling of the fellow's current whereabouts. Inconceivable. I refuse to believe that the ever inquisitive, ever ambitious, ever reliable Wyman is without a single shred of information, even one of dubious relevance. Ooh, excuse me. Make no promises, mind you. There was some talk of a fair maiden. Oh, this knave assaulted a young woman as well. The audacity! I should fly to her side. If it isn't the gentleman from the Sagoli! A serendipitous encounter indeed, unless you too seek the belligerent duelist? Capital! It'll be invigorating to engage in a friendly battle of wits. Already the spirit of competition fills me. Come, Nashu, we must away. I think that she's switched to a very nondescript outfit. Oh, I don't know what he said there. Boom, boom. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Assisted Inspector Hildibrand with his investigation. Well, Starkus, you might as well go after him. He'll be disappointed if you don't. The lady in question is named Yellow Moon. She's a woman with a taste for the finer things in life. Safe to say you'll find her getting fitted for something. The Weaver's Guild. Most every day. Good luck with the inspecting, Inspector. Detective. I think I would have been better off running to the Crystal Aetherite rather than anything else. Weaver's Guild. Yellow Moon. Hello there, Yellow Moon. My beloved pure heart was unlike any wand you've ever seen, elegant, refined, the perfect accessory for any cultured woman. You'll bring it back to me, won't you? Oh, Hildibrand in the background. A priceless possession, callously ripped from the hands of its owner. The lady weeps, and the wind bears her sorrow to his ears. What gentleman could hear this clarion call and not beg the honor of championing her cause? What in the world? While you're at the Weavers, maybe you should get some clothing repairs. I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall scour all creation from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens. Holy shit, what he said. And you, my fellow servant of justice, I see your instincts are not to be underestimated. Having guided you to this fair maiden's side. Miss Moon, what can you tell us of the theft? Thefts, sir, to be precise. My pure heart was only the most recent item to be taken from me. I'm certain I had it when I left my home the other day, after I browsed the latest fashions at Sunsilk and took in a match at the Coliseum. I realized it was gone. Well, maybe she just left it somewhere. We coaxed the hidden clues from your memories. We must reenact that fateful day's excursion to Sunsilk Tapestries. We could just, yeah, I mean, going to those two places and looking around and asking questions are probably a pretty good start. I would imagine. The Steps of Nald. Boom, 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 boom. Hildibrand. Miss Moon, would you be so kind as to describe your visit in detail on the day in question? Nothing unusual happened, but if you insist, I was pondering whether or not to purchase a new dress when a man approached me and confessed his undying love. What sort of man says that to a complete stranger, I asked. Naturally, I was taken aback. I dropped my purse in shock, not intentionally, on his foot, and he cried out in pain and fled. Well, but maybe be so bold, Miss Moon. That strikes me as the most unusual happening. Completely unrelated to the theft? Well, I don't know about that. The Colosseum. Yeah, probably the same distance if I walked to the Aetherite and then teleported, or if I just walked there in the first place. Conspicuous crates. Okay. Once again, Miss Moon, if you would be so kind as to tell us what you remember. Well, like before, nothing unusual happened. Felt like gambling that day and was debating which match to observe when a gladiator approached me from behind and confessed his undying love. Was it the same guy? Naturally, I was taken aback. I whirled about and struck the man in the face with my purse. In shock, not intentionally. Unfortunately, since I was carrying a tremendous sum of money, my purse weighed about 6 score ponzas, and the blow was enough to render him unconscious. Oh my god! This poor guy. Which is precisely why you were targeted. Oh, it's so obvious in hindsight. The thief bore you a grudge. No, it's more than that. He hate... There's sure a lot of giant crates in Old Dot. The Weaver's Guild, at Sunset Tapestries, and here too. They're probably full of zombies. Trying to be gentlemen or something. This poor dude. Can we find this person trying to confess who's getting killed? Crates are everywhere, Starkus. I wonder what's inside, but I don't see how we can open. Oh, of course. I have plenty of explosives. Why don't you try? It'll be fun. Okay. Oh, it's not a targeted explosive. I see. Just some sweating dudes. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. At the heart of every crime rests a single, unassailable truth, reached only by navigating a web of falsehoods and contradictions. Hearken to me now, for as the shepherd leads his flock, I shall guide you to my irrefutable conclusion. Was that unrelated? A gladiator professes his feelings only to be rejected and physically assaulted in response, wounding his pride as a warrior and man, resenting her prowess whilst recognizing his weakness. He carries out a more feasible vengeance. He robs Yellow Moon of her weapon, the pure heart. Oh no. These strange men sneaking around town in wooden crates had it. Oh. Okay. Is that what you think? We're not thieves, we're devotees. Yellow Moon is our sun and stars. We only wish to keep her safe from harm, and should she misplace an item from time to time, we'd collect it for safekeeping. Nothing untoward. Yeah, I bet she was dropping shit. Although they were weirdly in boxes. You deviants were behind all the thefts. All this time you've been stalking me. What nerve! Ah, such unbridled fury, such righteous indignation. We should be glad to accept the goddess's punishment. Oh boy. Goddess devotees. Ah, but of course. That I had you inspect those crates was a stroke of genius indeed. Oh shit, I skipped something. I don't think he did. Those thefts were carried out by a single individual, you imbecile. Whoa. Lest you'd forgotten the culprit is a duelist. He only claims his victim's weapons after defeating them in single combat. If your powers of observation are as great as you claim, you should have deduced that those buffoons in boxes were incapable of such. I should know. I'm a reporter for the Mithril Eye. My name is Ellie, and I've been investigating these incidents for weeks. Hello, Eric Rose. They are indeed down pretty bad. Would you like to meet one of the duelist victims? I'll introduce you with pleasure. Would you be willing to share such precious information with me? Your generosity is commendable, Miss Ellie. May this mark the beginning of a long and beautiful friendship. Yes, very good then. Oh. Where are they going? Where the hell do you think you're going? I haven't told you anything yet. I don't know. I have no idea where they're going. But it seems like the devotees had a mutually beneficial arrangement. I think they were a step on me mommy crowd. You know. The Immaculate Deception. Oh, and I'll get 2 filtered water. Wow. Suppose since you're the imbecile's friend, you intend to help him? The man you want to find is an adventurer named Humphrey. At present, he can be found at the Golden Bazaar. With luck, the good inspector, gold inspector, may find his way there by the time you arrive. If not, then so be it. Wonder what will happen when he discovers that the victim is a perpetrator as well? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, what am I? I'm just pressing buttons. Whoops. Wait, where are we going? Oh. Wait. That's the Golden Bazaar? Oh, is that the little town? Shit, is that what that's called? Is that what that's called? I did not remember that. Huh. Quite a fancy name for this little rinky-dink town. Did not remember. Hello, Humphrey. I am Humphrey, and you are? How did they make it here? You there, young sir. I am told you're a victim of the marauding duelists. How did they know? Me, a victim? Ha ha ha, how amusing. You amuse me. True, I was challenged by the duelist not long ago, but where he thought to find a whelp, he found a warrior of light instead. Oh, I defended my honor and my blade. See for yourself. You mean you won? That's amazing. Nothing when I faced a cart, no. Magitech to the right of us, Magitech to the left of us, stuck in the middle with Master Lu. We were. Core, he was a dab hand with the old magic he was. I tried to save him, of course, but there's a limit to how many giant beasts a man can... That man is no warrior of light. I don't know, he could be, we don't know. Tell them, Eleazar, tell them how he lost and... Oh. Liar, scoundrel, I trusted that bastard with me father's blade. Bid him take it to a smithy for restoration, even gave him gold to pay for it. Then he comes crawling back, sniveling and begging forgiveness for losing it in a duel. Is this enough to set things right? Look at me, you bleeding horse, and look at me. Me flowing golden locks are no more. I've gone bald from the stress and heartbreak. I swear to everything holy that you'll face a reckoning if you don't bring her back to me. This incident... You're telling me he used to have hair before this? Okay. Alright. He beat the shite out of me and took the old man's sword. I used the guild to pay the Jurgen surgeon. I have no idea where he or the sword is. I don't know. It's probably like Jurgen. Can't give him what I don't have unless oh, sometimes these go quickly. Gotta be reading. Have you no shame? First you claim a legacy not your own, then you beg others to help you with the problems of your own making. You will refuse this man, won't you, Inspector? Why not? I mean, it's a lead, right? In one of Eleazar's flowing golden locks, how will you, forsaking young Humphrey, help the man he has wronged? We shall begin a search for the sword by questioning the people of the Golden Bazaar. Okay. Sure. Why not? Abe. Antique swords? Oh, I haven't the foggiest about that. The traveling merchant Chijumpa is the one who you ought to speak with, assuming he hasn't left. Lululo and Benegar. Benajay, perhaps? That boy should be ashamed of himself, robbing poor Elazar of a priceless family heirloom. Just goes to show you should never trust an adventurer who claims to be a warrior of light. Thieves and tricksters, a lot of them. Maybe you can consider Elazar a counterfeit blade. If the deception brings him peace in his final days, would it be so wrong? Elazar's sword wasn't much to look at, but at least it was authentic. More than a few collectors have been tricked into purchasing counterfeit relics. Authentic, you say? Hello, Joe Jumper. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of an ancient sword, at least not one of it. I can guarantee you to be authentic. You see, anyways I determined to be of dubious origins, I immediately discard in the springs east of Camp Drybone. Although I have no swords for sale at present, I may have disposed of a facsimile similar in design to the one you describe. This presents a quandary. Though I am loath to deceive an honorable man like Elazar, a well-intentioned ruse may put his heart at ease, thus spurring the rejuvenation of his flowing golden locks, whilst we continue to search for the genuine article. Well, if there's a sword in that spring, it won't remain there for long. It's one of the more convenient sources of fresh water the common folk in Camp Drybone. Tisk, you should endeavor to be more optimistic, Miss Ellie. Like me, I say we search the spring first before declaring all to be lost. Okay. I didn't know if we would be sent to... Oh, that's the wrong direction. Sent to get it ourselves. But apparently we're speaking with him. Like the blurry crystal in the background there. Must be the fog? What a weird visual effect. Oh, I'm not harvesting. I can turn this off. Here's me that I'm not yet fully recovered from my accumulated injuries. Would not be prudent to immerse my body in water? What? Not without first coating it with a liberal application of salamander oil, that is. Indeed, on many occasions my dearest mother tended my childhood scrapes just so. You understand the importance of physical rehabilitation, yes? Then you can assist me by pouring the oil all over my body. Okay. Gonna oil this man up. Ah, this comforting scent, as though I am a child in her arms. Quickly now, before it dries, knead the oil into my aching flesh. Guess we're doing that. Ah, the rel. Gah! The pain multiplies manifold. Gently now, gently. Fucking get him! You're gonna... to take him down! Oh gods, oh gods, oh gods. Yes, at last. Oh my, I guess we're pretty good at that. My muscles slacken and soften. The warmth spreads and the pain becomes pleasure. I don't know if I want to touch him again. Here we go, I suppose. Right there, yes, keep doing that. Just like that. Just like, yes. Now once more, with feeling. Okay. Oh no, not again? Oh, this interact bar is longer. Okay. Never before have I received such splendid ministrations. Now then, into the spring. You as well, my good man. Oh, well, I guess we're ready. A muddy pebble. Ooh. Are we checking underneath pebbles for swords? I have a rock. A holy pot. A muddy butter. Spooky cave. Hello, Hildibrand. I have acquired junk. Here's some crap. Doesn't really look like a sword to me. No sign of the sword Jojampa mentioned. I see. Now I'm all wet. What was that anyway? Did something cause you to... Oh, look, a sword. Love your glam as always. It's the same one from last time. The one where you're like, put your shirt back on. Inspector, it's bad for your health to conduct investigations in those clothes. I'll go to the Old and fetch some new ones. Go to Old, not the Old. Although I think the horns probably are new. Because I think that was from pre, the Halloween. So it probably is technically different. Is it not wonderful, my friend? Soon, all of Elazar's woes will be no more. I don't know if I've done... Oh, right, I guess I'm not in town. I don't know if I've done any new glamour. I think I have. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, because I did. I wish I could check, but I cannot at this time. I think I did a upskirt. I did put one together with some of the stuff from, there was the Dumble Guys, no, Fall Guys event, and I've been doing some custom deliveries, so there might be some of those. But like, I don't think... Oh, my white mage is... No, oh, I had some of this stuff. Nothing particularly crazy, and I don't think Viper's the same. My paladin doesn't... Yeah, he's not wearing anything. Yeah, I mean, I guess technically, you know, I've got a little bit of my Fall Guys fit, I suppose. This is my Dark Knight, you know, it's pretty serious. But I don't think I have... I didn't do any for my crafters. Is the Reaper even wearing... No, he's just wearing base gear. Yeah, no, these are nothing. These are nothing. And I don't think I set anything up for Pictomancer. No. And Dragoon's wearing nothing. Yeah. Yeah. As promised, I return to you your father's ancient blade. Aye, it is her. Every chip and scratch is just to remember. God's bless you, sir. Never expected you to go to such lengths for two strangers without the thought of reward. Altruism is a rare trait these days. 'Tis common enough if you know where to look. A gentleman recognizes the good in every soul and understands that none deserve to be forsaken. Spoken like a true gentleman, though your garments beg to differ. Yeah, you should really get that attended to. I mean, I kind of like it, but... Inspector, I brought your change of clothing. I also brought a supply of tonic from this peddler I met in Pearl Lane. Excellent work, Nashu. If you would just bring me that case. We're being watched. Oh. He's dead. There appears to be something lodged in my forehead. Could it be a missive from an adoring admirer? I guess it could be. The tonics for the hair. The author neglected to pen her name. I shall come to claim the collector's blade. Is that supposed to be flattering? Oh. Quite a good throw. No, it's supposed to be intimidating. The duelist wrote this. He's daring you to stop him. Hopefully next time I look at the bald guy, he just has a full head of hair. Oh. Oh, he's doing good work back there. A challenge for me? Very well. If I'm to duel the duelist, I must dress for the occasion. He's really working at it. Oh wow. Oh, he's shining. Yeah, he do be making lots of he's using the full range of the models they provided for this game. Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, accept your challenge. He's incredible. So bold, so majestic, just like a warrior of light. No, a gentleman of light. Oh? Shing shing, sparkle sparkle. He is exceptionally something. Core Inspector Hildibrand, you look amazing. Nice. Where's the hair? Hey! He got his hair! Let's go. I'm assuming this is just like a placeholder. Does someone just look like that? This is far from the strongest of swords. Blue skies in the rolling desert. How much longer must I seek the blade of legend? Can I have like a gun lance? It's like a gun blade with a spear on it. The blade of legend. Okay. What? Gentleman Hildibrand. Oh, what is happening? Is this are we in a TV show now? Oh God, what is that? Hildibrand will return in The Three Collectors. Wait. What? I know that spear. That's the one I found buried with the pumpkins. What the fucking hell? What was that? The science of deduction. Wait, is this? I'm assuming this is related. Yeah. Perchance you are curious about the duelist's declared target. It so happens I have identified the weapon in question. The treaty blade is part of Ishgardian noble's collection, or was, I should say. No, it has yet to be stolen. It has been purchased by an Oldan collector, the wife of a wealthy merchant living in Vesper Bay. Pray return. Suffice it to say, I would be remiss in my duties as a reporter were not to investigate her, and should the duelist strike whilst I'm present. Well, I hope I needn't explain what a golden opportunity that would be. Ingratiating myself to her may prove to be the greatest challenge, though. I am told she is a difficult woman to please. Fortunately, I'm also told that she has a fondness for rare flowers, a sort to see in Camp Drybone cells. You can come along if you like. Well, that was an incredibly unexpected conclusion to that quest. In more ways than one, mostly like the presentation. Was it for love of money that you killed him? It was you? Have you gone mad? That was an Amaljaw arrow on his back. I don't even know how to shoot a bow. Amaljaw don't shoot fleeing unarmed merchants. They capture and temper them. Not that you or your victim make for convincing merchants. If you're going to misrepresent yourself, put some effort into it. Wear gloves, for God's sake. At least don't wave your hands in front of my face. The calluses on your fingers betray you as a veteran archer. Doubtless you used your skills to great effect 5 years ago, as did your partner. So again I ask, was it because he took from your share, or your sister? You don't touch a man's kin. He knew that, and yet he... Damn, I thought he did it for the money. You two, he's all yours. Yes, of course. Thank you for the help, Inspector. God, there are so many detectives in this land. At least he's competent. But when did investigating crimes become such a popular profession? That's what I'm saying. It's not his job, you know. He just likes doing it. He belongs to one of Ishgard's high houses. Some say he's a baron. Not at all like that buffoon Hildibrand, don't you think? Try not to think about Hildibrand. Should we get going, Lady Druilda? Will not take kindly to wilted flowers. We didn't get to see his face because he was a Stinian on vacation. Present the Elthic Lavender to Druilda. Plenty of inspectors. Too many inspectors, perhaps? Oh, hello. Again? As I told the last 20 came before you, you've come looking for work. You are too late. And even if I were in need of additional security, I would not deign to hire a common adventurer. Now remove yourself from my sight before I have you removed. Whoa! Here's a flower. Present the right gift, speak their magic words, and you would earn my respect. What is more, a flower's beauty is fleeting. I value beauty which transcends the boundaries of time, everlasting, enduring, unchanging, like mine. Now get out. Oh. We meant no disrespect. We're afraid that you would not heed our warnings otherwise. A notorious violent thief is plotting to steal the treaty blade. You fools! I shall come to claim the collector's blade, yes? I read the Mithril. I know full well of whom you speak, and it is none of your concern. I have a legion of guards at my disposal. Should he try, I will have him seized, or worse. And even if by some miracle he should succeed, he will not escape my wrath, for I have retained the services of a certain gentleman. Oh. Hildibrand? Ah, would you see for yourself, like every piece in my collection, he has been chosen with the utmost care. Now look on my peerless inspector, the interlopers, and despair. Ships that pass in the night, a signal shown in the darkness. The lady cries out for a guardian, and a gentleman must needs oblige. Oh! I swear to you here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall neither slumber nor sleep until the fiend who covets the treaty blade is brought to justice. Nice. Oh well, here he goes. Good sir, what brings you here? Are you come in pursuit of the duelist as well, or perchance in pursuit of me? As if I would spend a single gil insufferable. Oh. Oh, so she didn't mean Hildibrand. Curt gentleman. Oh, okay. The chance to investigate such an intriguing case is payment enough. Preemptive declarations of criminal intent. I missed that end. Sorry, I'm late. Busy solving a murder. Briardien, consulting inspector at your service, lady. What house do you hail from, good sir? Conniving inspector? Consulting inspector. rotting flesh and saltpeter. Hildibrand Manderville and Nashu Maharaka. 2 rank amateurs playing at a profession which they know little, maybe is what he said. Call me when you finish with these wastrels. Minfilia. Reen, but in this world. Briodian is more capable of seeing the transfer and to get out all of you. Maria. And where's my vase? There was a strange flying thing and the vase, I dropped it in the water. I was so... That vase once belonged to the Royal House of Thorn. Do you have any idea how much it was worth? You will go back outside right now and search by a vase. And you're not here. I enjoy my myself clue. My lady, pray allow me to go in the girl's stead. It is not safe, for she herself spoke of a ferocious wild beast. Oh? What? Unmatched investigative skills. I shall swiftly locate and recover the missing vase, thereby earning your respect, at which point you will gladly grant me permission to investigate the thieving duelist. Verily, it is a plan fiendishly clever in its intricacies. Really using his brain power here. Not when spoken aloud. Oh, so close. Miss Maria, would you be so kind as to tell me exactly what happened? Oh my. I picked up the vase in Old Dot, like Mother said, and I was on my way home. I was crossing the bridge and the flying thing came. I got so scared, I ran. When I stopped, it was gone, but so was the vase. I think I dropped it in Nofika's wells. I want to go and look, but there were scary looking things down there. I'm scared to go alone. You are no longer alone, Miss Maria. We shall go together and look for the vase, all 5 of us. All 4 of you. I'm going after Inspector Briardian. If the duel strikes, I mean to be there. But Miss Ellie, how can you ignore the plight of a young girl for the sake of a story? Because that's my job, you imbecile. Oh, okay. Well, we shall not derelict in our duty to justice. You don't even know what the bloody vase looks like. Well, there's probably only one vase down there, so... Well, I could be wrong. Maria, dear, listen, if it gets dangerous, if you feel afraid, you run to this adventurer for help, understand? Yeah, this guy. Yeah. Trust me. Young, strapping adventurer. I am significantly overleveled for this content, so twice, double, in fact. I should be quite capable of defending any of these NPCs, unless they level sync me. Oh god! Oh, this mountain's too tall. Alright, what have we here? Resting merchant, hello. That girl run by earlier, I seen her, had something in her hands, but dropped it while crossing the bridge. Didn't get a good look, but I reckon don't matter any road, whatever it was, it's long gone by now. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, is this above or below? Oh, definitely below. A vase? Well, anything that falls in the water is like to be swept downstream fairly quickly. Does it have anything to do with the queer winged beast I saw earlier? No, never mind then. Well, no, wait, doesn't it? It's part of the story that we were told. A flamboyant oaf. A pox upon that thieving demon bird. He shall rue the day he crossed paths with me. Is this the guy from the cutscenes? Huh? A vase? I know not of what you... Gah, curse this infernal refuse underfoot. Every point is a dagger. Their broken pot. I'm assuming this is the duelist. Right? Do I spy the treasured vase of Lady Durilda? Oh dear, they step on it and break it. Oh. Does this belong to you, child? Forgive me, I was so engrossed in my search that I did not notice. You search for what, pray tell? The demon bird that absconded with my weapon. I set it down for but a moment, only to see it next in the talons of that accursed creature. I gave chase, following it to these waters. In my haste, I must have stepped upon your vase. Don't fret, Maria. You know how bad it looks, but I'm sure Inspector Hildibrand will think of something. Glue! Hearken to me now, for as the rising sun doth dispel the dark, so shall my solution resolve our dilemma. Must gather as many fragments of the vase as we can find. We're gonna help the duelist find their weapon. Classic. Precious potsherd? Not potshard? Potsherd. Maybe is that a real word? I'll look that up. Potsherd. A broken piece of ceramic material, especially one found on an archaeological site. That's real. That's a thing. Okay. It's so close to pot shard, and we're collecting shards of a pot that it just seemed wrong. Come to present your findings, have you? Splendid, let's have a look. Oh, sorry, my friend. This should be more than sufficient for our needs. He has performed miracles with far less, after all. The Manderville dance. I've seen people doing that a lot. A shattered antique vase will not deter Inspector Hildibrand from his mission. There's but one person in all Eorzea capable of reconstructing this vase, a man whose skill with the hammer has brought rival goldsmiths low, so breathtaking his work, so fearsome his competitive spirit. This man is no mere goldsmith. You speak of him as a great warrior. Once, a notorious gang of thieves perpetrated a series of robberies in Ul'dah, targeting establishments which sold luxury goods. One such shop was owned by the humble lapidary of whom I speak. His was the last shop the thieves struck, for the following morning they were found beaten, bound, and gagged in the gold court. The brass blades never learned who was responsible. The only information they had was the testimony of a thief who kept muttering the words, "The hammer, the hammer." He sounds dangerous. Was that his face? He just looks like that? Aye, that he does. And I do so enjoy the... Oh. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. Gilgamesh. I am Gilgamesh, and that is my companion, Enkidu. He said, green rooster. Well, not really. It has been many moons since last I saw her. So to ease the burden of loneliness, I tamed a rooster and painted it green. Oh. Ah, I see. In any case, you mean to search for this goldsmith, yes? So it would be my pleasure to help. Pleasure's all mine, Gilligan. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary, bid you welcome. If it's hard to remember, I give you leave to call me Gil. Excellent suggestion, Greg. Playful monikers are an effective means of building camaraderie. Call me Hildy. Now then, from what I know of Goldsmith's propensity to procure his materials himself, I've deduced that he is most likely to be found in the vicinity of Blue Fog in northern Thanalan. Is there we shall begin our search. Alright then. Whoa, now she was really vibrating through the stream. Well, how about that? Bum, 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 bum. Doblin carcass. Doblin's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I don't think it's been dead long. Maybe whoever did it is still around. Okay. Oh, this is right up here. Or at least the next victim. Wow, his Gilgamesh's interact box was massive. Basilic's wounds indicate that it was felled with a hammer. A trail of bloody footprints leads to the north. I've seen this before. Single blow to the head. Impressive. Ahriman carcass. Bonk. The Doblin, the Basilisk, this Ahriman, all were slain with a hammer, as was that beast over yonder, unless I'm mistaken. Oh, what is that? It's like a manticore? Chimera. Mayhap he's watching us at the very moment, attempting to ascertain our intentions. I don't know why I called it a manticore. I don't think I've fought one of those before. In this game. Alas, it comes to this. Though every fireman being cries out in rebellion, I must break my oath and do the unspeakable. What must you do that is so terrible? I must dance. That's breaking. I'm a Manderville man, doing what only a Manderville can. From the peaks of the Kirthis to Thanalan, Manderville man. I cannot avert mine eyes. That pant is the dance of House Manderville, passed down from father to son. Were I to perform it within sight of our quarry, he would not be able to resist revealing himself. I neglected to probably stretch my legs beforehand. My good man, I see no other solution. You must dance in my stead. Though it be a gross, nay, unconscionable violation of my family's traditions, I must bequeath to you the Manderville. Okay. Manderville acquired. You've learned the emote Manderville dance. Emotes. Malevolence. Is it Manderville dance? Boom, pop that on there. Manderville men. The time has come for you to do what only a Manderville can. We are as siblings now, my constant comrade, for I have shared with you the secrets of House Manderville. Now you must use that knowledge, go to the fallen Chimera, and dance like only a Manderville can. Okay. Oh, maybe will this be like a cutscene rather than having to use it? Ah, did not need to put that on a hotbar. Oh, the hammer's still in it. Hammer's still in it. Dance, warrior of light, dance. Okay. Play the sound effects. Yeah, get him. I'm working it. Painted green rooster. Fancy yourself a Manderville man? You would do what only a Manderville can? Then lift your legs and put up your hands. Be a Manderville man. He comes. He's not wearing very much, is he? Ho ho ho, you have naught to fear from me, not at all. The only accounts I came to settle were with the Chimera. Yeah, because he's the guy we met at the saucer. We were not drawn here by some coincidence, were you? No, you came in search of me, Godbert. Where else would you gyrate your hips in such a gentlemanly fashion, if not that? But more importantly, how in the hells did you learn the Manderville? If I did not teach you, then who? Put the fear of Godbert in him. Look at him go. By the grace of Thaw, what sorceress is he? He yet lives? He didn't know? Oh, shit! Run, Hildibrand! Run! Slow-mo, I like it. Oh, damn. Oh, allow it, he coming. Whoa! Hildibrand, Helidor, Maxim. Oh, I did not. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Like German suplex? Oh, damn! His outfit! 10 years, Hildibrand. 10 years since you left home, and 5 since I learned of your trip to Dalamud. How long were you planning to allow your mother and father to suffer under the illusion that their beloved son was dead? Oh, this is the dad. Ah, I could not tell the age. Son, you're Hildy's father? Godbert the goldsmith's a Manderville man, smithing as an old Manderville can. Oil him up and give him a tan, fit for a Manderville man. He's gonna need a new suit. Please, father, cease your undulations at once. There are more pressing matters at hand. This antique vase must be made whole once more, for the sake of Miss Maria. Do not worry, little one. I deal with worse cases before my morning bowel movement. Oh, thanks for that image, I guess. He's hammering it back together? What? Oh, I'm sorry, I doubted you. Hold your applause until the end. Bergot, guide my hammer. What is he doing now? Oh, what? Look how it sparkles in the twilight. That's a completely different vase. How it radiates elegance. Would you all not agree that is a work of art? You completely destroyed a priceless antique's historical value. Nonsense. I've taken a dull, unremarkable vase and transformed it into something far superior. I hope you're paying attention, Hildy. How long has it been since you last held a hammer? Father, that is not my path. I am an agent of inquiry, an inspector. It is my duty to help those in need. Miss Maria is one such person. There are others too, innocent people whose weapons were callously ripped from their hands by thieving duelists. Thought you had put away childish dreams. No matter, you will understand in due time. No, I will not. I am an inspector, Father. I can be naught else. Mr. Godbert, sir, I don't think my mother's going to like what you did. She probably won't let Mr. Hildibrand help with the investigation. We cannot say that for certain, can we? Mayhap she will take a liking to this reimagining. Not a fan of that facial expression. You spoke of a thieving duelist, did you not? It so happens I am something of a duelist myself. Were we to cross paths with this fellow, I would welcome the opportunity to pit my skills against his, and Kidu as well, I should think. I see you too possess a strong sense of justice. Full glad I might have met you, Greg. Now let's return to Vesper Bay and see how our vase is received. Vesper Bay, you say? What a coincidence. I shall be traveling there on business once I have finished gathering materials. Do you normally gather materials without any clothes on? I guess it's kind of rich coming from me, but I'm wearing like significantly more clothing. Is that guy still mining out here? Damn. I guess I don't know if it's the same guy, but he's looking for something. Doo 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 doo. Oh, they really did reduce the tilt. I had heard rumor. I hope she likes it. Me too. Me too. I brought you the beast. By the gods, have you no shame? How dare you make my daughter complicit in your chicanery? I don't know where you found this gaudy trash, but it bears no resemblance whatsoever to the vase I purchased. Yeah, it's sort of impressive. Now see here, Lady Darilda. Not only did you send Marie to fetch your priceless vase alone, placing her in considerable danger should bandits or wild beasts attack, which they did. Wait, did they? Gaudy trash? Lord Manderville, sir, I did not realize you had arrived. Oh, nice shorts. Though I notice nothing compared to the lavish accommodations an esteemed gentleman such as yourself must enjoy, I pray my humble abode meets with your satisfaction. Exquisite vase over yonder, although I am gathered from your previous comments that you do not like my reconstruction. Your reconstruction? Oh, I don't like it. I love it. I would go so far as to call it the new centerpiece of my Thorn Dynasty collection. Oh, I skipped. Why am I repeating what my son Hildibrand doubtless told you when he offered to investigate the duelist's threats? Enough expository banter, I say. I cannot recall if your son used those precise words, but I do remember thinking that his help would be the most welcome. You will be helping us, Inspector Hildibrand, will you not? Oh boy. Wait a minute, your father's Lord Godbert Manderville? The man who took Aerolond Quiveron's seat on the Syndicate? It appears that there have been many developments over the past 10 years, which I was completely unaware. In any case, we must redirect our energies towards the investigation of the thieving duelist. Consenting Inspector Briardien. Where did we lose Gilgamesh? Why are you still here? Allow me to elucidate. Lady Darilda has asked we assist with the investigation. Now kindly share with us all your information. Fine. Even you couldn't ruin their plans, okay. I commissioned several reproductions of the treaty blade through a merchant named Jojampa, who traffics in counterfeit antiques. These blades have been delivered to the observatorium, where they are being distributed amongst Lady Darilda's sellswords. Once I give the order, they will transport them via alternate routes to Vesper Bay. Oh, I think I get it. You're hiding the real transport with a bunch of decoys, right? They're all decoys. The moment the thief strikes, all our forces will converge on his location, including those disguised as small folk, along each route. The real treaty blade will remain in the original owner's vault until the thief has been apprehended. Everything has been accounted for. You are superfluous. Just, you know, flexing. Mayhap we could use more small folk to watch the roads in and out of the observatorium, assuming you have the capacity to conduct yourself in an unassuming fashion. Fear not, my fellow inspector, for I am a master of disguise. Have you any information regarding the duelist himself? A description? You never thought to ask Humphrey, did you? The thief is said to be a towering brute dressed in red who wields a halberd. Yeah, it's definitely Gilgamesh. A man so garishly dressed should be easy to find in snowy Kurthus. Then I suppose we don't need your help after all, do we? Come, or don't. I couldn't care less. Be seeing you. Is Tasha falling asleep? Well, she's awake now. Pray forgive my lateness. Gilgamesh. Does he have his halberd back? No. Greg, my good man, what a pleasure to see you again. We just received new information regarding the weapons thief. A victim described him as a halberd-wielding brute dressed in red. A ridiculous outfit. Oh. A ridiculous outfit? Oh, now I'm intrigued. What reasons would a warrior have for wearing impractical clothing? Oh, he doesn't even know. What reasons indeed is enough to make a gentleman laugh? The three collectors. Oh, elixir. That's the name of the quest. Allow me to summarize our current plan of action. Our destination is the observatorium, and our mission is to pose as goodly small folk in accordance with the Inspector Bearden's instructions. Naturally, should the situation demand improvisation, we are to disregard those instructions. Any questions? No? Then let's sally forth at once. So, if Gilgamesh is just hanging out here with us, and they think... it feels like he's probably... Oh, but damn, it's just like going to do Dragoon quests. Flying to the observatorium. Is the whole situation a misunderstanding or something? Why did we... oh, no, because someone threw the card. There must be multiple people involved. Is Gilgamesh a red herring? Is there someone else who's dressed in a ridiculous outfit with a halberd? Interesting. I guess we'll find out. Boom, 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 boom. Sellsword Sergeant. Hail to thee, fellow servant of justice. I take it you are one of my many with money the whoa, wow. One of the many tasks with doing it? Yeah, whatever. Sure. Clearly mistaken. Oh, he's like, no, I'm not guarding this. But sir, bugger me. Don't you bloody move until I get back. Oh boy. I say, is this land always so inhospitable? The biting winds, the endless snows. Mayhap keeping active will help me to stay warm. Oh, I should I chance to find the thieving duelist, I will of course summon you after administering the requisite beating. Haha. He's never gonna be here when we're talking to other people. You spake of Greg. He ventured outside the gates mere moments before your arrival, full eager to catch the thief, as are we. Come, Nashu, we too must answer the call of duty. 6 cents Monday. Rip. You look like you might actually be useful. Why don't you have a word with my man near the east gates? We're undermanned over there. Rip indeed. No bueno. You see that just now? No? Don't think my eyes were playing tricks on me, but there's only one way to be sure. You wait here. Inspector, over there, look. What is it, Nashu? Pray tell me what you see. I see you, demon bird. You will not escape me this time. My friends, is Artemis? Oh, it's just Greg. For a moment, I thought you might have spotted our thief. Come, Nashi, we've lingered here over long. We must egress post-haste. Is the bird the weapon thief? It did steal his weapon. But then what was the calling card thing? No luck, Nope. We have scoured every ilm of this area to no avail. I can only conclude that having learned that this opponent was to be the legendary Inspector Hildibrand, the duelist renounced his criminal ways and retreated into hiding. Or what are they doing over there? Or perhaps he is waiting patiently outside the walls for more wagons to leave. That being said, should you decide to venture into the wilderness, you had best arm yourself with more than your wits. I appreciate your concern, Miss Ellie, but a gentleman should abstain from violence unless absolutely necessary. I will fight for you, Inspector. I even found a weapon to use. Oh, it's the polearm! By the 12, is that the self-same spear which propelled me to the Red Moon? It was buried in the snow. Well, one cannot ignore the will of destiny. Return it to me, Nashu. Though I will still endeavor to avoid fisticuffs, I'll be fully armed should worse come to worse. Now then, we begin our search for the duelist to the east of the observatorium. Well, this is... quite a cornucopia of coincidences. Waiting. See anything? Wherefore art thou, my nefarious nemesis? Gilgamesh. 'Twas not the selfsame creature, but one of many. Nevertheless, I know that my weapon is close by. Yeah, it's real close. You sense it too, don't you? Yeah. But it's okay. What a group. Greg, if me to ask, why do you covet this weapon so? If you beheld it, you would understand. In some ways it bore resemblance to a spear, but in other respects it was quite different. Had a gun on it. It was crowned with a magnificent axe blade, to which was welded a musket barrel. It was one of the first weapons I added to my collection after arriving in these lands. Ah, how I yearned to reclaim it. The strongest of spears. He's like, shh, shh, don't say anything. I found it! That weapon of yours bears a striking resemblance to the strongest of spears. I claimed this weapon 5 years ago. Surely, you can't be serious. Grr, now you call me Shirley. No matter, give it to me. Give it to me. Yo. This spear and I have traveled together to the very heavens. I will not relinquish it again. This spear and I have bested many men together. I will not relinquish it again. Then we are at an impasse. They truly are at an impasse. They're really going at it. Good job, Hildibrand. You've apprehended the thief. We've caught the weapon thief in the act. Miss Ellie, you are grossly misreading our dispute. Greg is a good, honest man who I'm certain has never stolen a weapon in his life. Indeed, I have not. Every weapon I've claimed was by rights mine. Because you beat them in a duel. Each was a trophy for besting my opponent in single combat. Yep. Bum bum bum. I believe that constitutes a confession. Seize him. A confession to what? I have done not wrong. You are all beyond reason. Greg! Ah, yes, my plan to secure Greg's confession was utterly flawless, and his capture will be the coup de grace. Wow, I mean, Hildibrand, he pivots real quick. He pivots real quick. Well, my plan is thus far flawless. Griffin's Crossing is still impassable. Well, based on that episodic preview, I know we end up in Thanalan. I know who you are, even if that imbecile doesn't, so let's not mince words. Only you have the skill to face the duelist in battle. Even so, your strength alone will likely not suffice. I suggest you muster what allies you can. What? Really? Speak with Hildibrand. Yo. Oh, he's ended up in the ground again. Nashu, Miss Ellie? Ah, my good man, it is released to hear your footfalls. As you've doubtless deduced, I was able to prevent Greg from escaping through the doors. I must leave the rest to you. Yeah, he's looking a little worse for wear. Nice shot of the bridge. Dang, was there an event on the bridge pre-Heavensward? Bum bum bum. Yes, it was I behind these doors the whole time. You took so long to arrive, I was getting worried you might have gotten lost. Long did I wonder what your role in this play was. A silent guardian, content to watch events unfold with minimal interaction. At the last, I understand. We were fated to duel, you and I. Best me and you may have the spear. Fail and your weapons are forfeit. Fair terms, do not think? I will even extend them to your allies. I grant you leave to summon others. After all, I will avail you to no advantage. For Gilgamesh, it is embiggening time. Oh, shit. Yeah. He is indeed larger. Bum, 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 bum. We've got a little arena? Oh my god, this is something, isn't it? Battle on the big bridge, now accessible. Is this a trial? Yes. Duty time. In his quest to acquire the strongest of weapons, the notorious duelist Gilgamesh has eluded authorities until now. Forced to take a stand at the impassable Griffin Crossing, he has challenged you to a duel. Triumph, and he shall yield his latest prize, but should you fail, your weapons will be forfeit. Damn. It's hard. I'd wanna experience it as intended, but I don't really want to queue for 30 minutes. Yo. So, oh, maybe if I had a class that was like a little over leveled, then it might be good. But my plan is to just like run around and see what he does, hopefully. Oh, a little closer. Oh, if I have to hit him, hopefully I don't. Yeah, what's he do? Although, if his mechanics are HP based, then that'd be unfortunate. Show me what you got. Oh, okay. I mean, so far this is... doesn't really appear to be doing anything right now. Okay, there we go. He's turned me into a toad. Okay, where's my toad debuff? It's like more than 10 seconds. Oh, and now he's turned me small. Minimum. Shrunk to a fraction of your normal size, movement speed and damage dealt is reduced, while damage taken is increased. Okay. How are you? How could you possibly be dodging my attacks? Okay. Is he gonna do anything else? Hit him with it. Another bonk. He's confused me. Attacking allies instead of the enemy. Oh no. Everyone just killed each other. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was oh, I've been had. This is the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. I'm still confused. It seems. Doing the fight with like the spinning dolls, I think it is, in the why can't I remember the reverse ocularum? No, what's the upside down topsy turvy? Why? Can't remember. And my ranged DPS absolutely obliterated me as a healer. I got hit by the confusion as well, so it wasn't like we both fucked up, but it was pretty funny that we stood there and, you know, I'm standing there like hitting them for like 1 damage, and then they like killed me in 2 hits. Okay, there's multiple phases. Oh, an understanding I'll pound you silly. So, don't know what's going on with those whirlwinds. Minimum. We got anything else? Toad. Ribbit. Ribbit. Pradamante. Oh, I'm being targeted. It's got a lot of those painted green roosters. Okay, you got anything else, Gilgamesh? I'm assuming these are bad, but let's see. Are these bad? Yes. I think so. Boom, 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 boom. But this, so far, this seems straightforward. Just don't step in stuff. Moist. Let's go. Well then. Enough of a beating for now. Oh, is that? Yeah, okay. An expected result for that exit. Huh. How about that? Alone yet still armed. In any case, he seems satisfied with the halberd. We will proceed with the delivery. Dun, 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 dun. Brum, dum, dum, dum. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Whee! I guess maybe I should have saved those Vesper Bay teleport letters. They were not would not have been completely useless. Hildibrand holding his hand out. He's like, yeah, I'm still giving this back. A fine addition to my collection. And with that, our business is concluded. Cheers. I genuinely mean that in your case, by the way. What about the bridge? The bridge in Thanalan? Was it all a ruse? There you are, Inspector Briardian. Why did you not wait for me at the docks? Wait. Uh-oh. We've been had! Where's my treaty blade? Oh shit. What? Didn't we just give you the treaty blade? The mysterious shadowy figure. Okay. What the fuck? What an impressive disguise. Disguise yourself as the client and let the treaty blade come to you. Take advantage of an existing situation to distract us from the real crime. Brilliant. Man in Red never spoke of the treaty blade, only the halberd. Moreover, he insisted he always issued challenges in person. Dear gods, isn't it obvious? What is it like in your funny little brains? It must be so boring. Oh. Man in Red did not send the challenge. Then who did? He's gonna get another card to the forehead. Oh. Ah, it was his turn. Well, he's not taking it nearly as well as Hildibrand did. What a squad. Yeah, what does this say now? I believe this is addressed to me, condescending Inspector Briardian. Piss off. 400 years have I slept, 1,000 faces do I wear. What is yours will be mine. I shall come to claim the Lapis Maiden's virtue. It doesn't mean what it sounds like, right? The design and the wording are the same as before. The thief who stole the treaty blade sent this. Oh, I'm here too. Very well. And I alone, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, once more accept your challenge. Oh? The tension's high. You want a challenge, huh? Stand and face me, you buffoon. Oh, get him! Get him! Oh, he looks like he's having fun. They made that young girl laugh. How dare you all laugh at a time like this after allowing my precious treaty lady to be stolen? Yeah, shut up, you. And you, Maria. She's like, I've never seen my daughter happy before. Well, I suppose it is a little funny, isn't it? The two of them dashing to and fro, a pair of gentlemen mummers. You know, it's been far too long since we've seen a show. We should head into the city later, just you and me. Aww, inspiring some mother-daughter time. Not bad, Hildy, not bad at all. You are indeed a Manderville man. Mark my face, O phantom of faces, for it is the face of the... Maybe that character really is just a void. The three collectors. Bum bum. We just gonna get lied to again blatantly in this preview? The fiend dares lay claim to the fair maiden's virtue. As seeds of jealousy quicken within Inspector's soul. Can true love bloom on this battlefield? Will this Manderville man find his Manderville wife? A case of indecency. What the fuck is happening? Okay, sure. What? Hey, what's with the goggles I'm wearing? They look special. Maybe if I ask nicely, they'll give me a pair? I guess we'll find out next time. Will we? I don't know. Oh. Oh my. What? Okay. The business of betrothal. There you are. I've been doing some investigating of my own since we parted. I believe I found our Lapis maiden. The girl's name is Arabella, daughter of one master Gugu Remu, a prominent member of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Her eyes and hair a most exceptional shade of blue. Her beauty is the talk of the Sultanate. Her purported beauty, I should say. You see, none have actually seen the girl in the flesh. What? Apparently her father is the overprotective sort. Some say that the maiden has never set foot outside the family's well-guarded estate. But all this is about to change. Rumor has it the girl is to be wed. And not to just anyone, mind you, to the heir of the Bruguiere Consortium. The formal announcement is set to be made at a commemorative feast to be jointly hosted by the two family businesses. The venue is Costa del Sol, where the preparations are going on as we speak. Word on the street is the bride-to-be will be making a rare public appearance. It is here the thief intends to strike. I couldn't be more certain of it. Piqued your interest, have I? My sources tell me the bride's father is already in Costa del Sol overseeing the preparations. This is one scoop I'm not gonna miss, and you're welcome to come along. Huh. I'm still concerned / intrigued / confused about what the thief intends to steal here. I was hoping they'd be like, it's a piece of jewelry that's called the Azure Maiden. But, or the Azure Maiden's virtue is like a statue, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. So, you're not one of my associates. This banquet is for invited guests only. You have no business here. Be on your way at once. No. Beg your pardon, good sir. Yes, that two-gill sensationalist rag. I read your tiresome screed about the self-styled phantom thief and his letter of challenge. If you have come to tell me my daughter is in danger, I can assure you that your concern is entirely unwarranted. Well, they worked last time, so... Fly-by-night rogue. Best protection that money can buy. And what's that? Pray tell. Oh, these guys. We sure about that? The brass blades, the Gerbera, an elite unit of the most lethal swordsmen in the Sultanate. They say one of them once caused a man's heart to burst just by looking at him askance. The moment they set eyes on the would-be thief will be his last. If the thief is obliging enough to allow himself to be seen, or those goggles serve some purpose other than making the wearer look utterly ridiculous, ooh, Briardian coming in hot. Consulting Inspector Briardian. Your reputation precedes you, and what, pray tell, would you propose? I have promised some of the wealthiest men in the realm that my daughter will be attending the festivities. To renege on my word would have dire implications for the family trade. My proposal is a simple one. Entrust the investigation to me. The thief will be in shackles before the banquet commences, and it will cost you not a whit of your precious gil. Well, your plan didn't work last time. Very well, let us see if your reputation is deserved, but consider yourself warned. Greater fortunes than you will ever know hinge upon this banquet. I will not tolerate any disturbances. Well, there's probably a disturbance on his way right now. So that's inevitable. Such touching concern for his coin purse. If only he could muster the same for his daughter. But do tell, Inspector, after he slipped under our noses the last time, what makes you so confident you can catch our thief this time? Right? Is that Nashu in the background? Is she interviewing people? She might actually be an inspector, isn't she? Letter of challenge. A precious treasure whisked away from its rightful owner by the broad light of day. This tells me that the thief is an attention seeker with supreme confidence in his abilities. Does. Okay. The maiden using the same message he used to abscond with the treaty blade. Disguise. Even now, the fiend is in our midst, having assumed the identity of someone who will be in close proximity to Miss Arabella at the feast. I have already narrowed the field. Arabella's betrothed, Van, would be an obvious target for a thief. So too would be his father, Morgant. Yalto, Nolto, and his wife, Sanana, the guests of honor, will have a toast to the couple's happiness. Both will be standing close to the stage where the bride-to-be is set to appear. Needless to say, we cannot rule out Ugurimu himself. Finally, we have Lwenart, a steward of Gugmar's estate. Miss Arabella's something. All the key players, save for the Lapis Maiden herself, have assembled in Costa del Sol. Doubtless the Phantom Thief lurks among them, his face concealed, gathering information and planning his course of attack. There she is again. We will begin our questioning of the suspects immediately. Should you encounter any suspicious individuals, you will report back to me at once. Hildibrand Mandeville. I can smell the stench of idiocy and incompetence from a mile away. The pleasure's all mine, contriving Inspector Briardian. Forgive me for not revealing myself sooner. I was simply conducting a bit of preliminary undercover investigative work. Are they clapping? What's... Yet to see through my ingenious disguise with such ease. Yes, I dare say your powers of observation rival even my own. Fear not, friends. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary, have arrived to defend the maiden's honor as only a Mandeville man can. Well, they are clapping, yeah. I was like, what does that sound? Bum bum bum. Oh. Good posing. Oh. The goggles suit him. Does he realize there's still a fish on his head? Doesn't he? It matters not. Good Inspector, I realize we've not seen eye to monocle in the past, but a fair maiden's virtue mayhap her very life is at stake. From one gentleman to another, let us put aside our differences. Yes, I would welcome your assistance in this case. Me assist you? Aren't you a funny man? Oh, Oh, it makes no matter. My plan is so flawless that even your bungling can't interfere this time. If you wish to assist me, you may do so by keeping watch over the suspects. No one can control Hildibrand. In the meantime, I have a promising lead to investigate. I shall return before the banquet begins. While I know this may be asking much, do try not to do anything too stupid in my absence. It is nonsensical to even ask, my good fellow. I would speak with you, but not here. I will be waiting for you outside Costa del Sol. Come quickly, for we do not have the luxury of time. Wait, oops. You've come. Excellent. With that buffoon suitably distracted, we can get to more important matters. Before we proceed, what might I call you? An unremarkable name, but it will suffice. But, hey, now answer me this, Astarchus. You were there when the Phantom Thief, in the guise of Lady Dorilda, stole off with the treaty plate. Was there anything about our foe's disguise that struck you as particularly noteworthy? That is for me to know. The identical appearance. Obviously. The obvious answer. Yet all too many, a certain self-styled gentleman comes to mind. Could not recognize a clue if it hit him upside the face. Your observation is astute. A thorough inspection of the mask left behind the scene revealed a tiny prism sewn into the fabric. This is the stone that allows him to change appearances at will. Is it like a glamour prism? Clearly our man is no ordinary thief. Magic's far outside the grasp of the common folk are at his disposal. This in itself gives us insight into his identity and his ways. And yet this is not what caught my eye. No, from movements to mannerisms, to that utterly obnoxious personality, the thief did not merely look like Lady Drilda, he was her. Such a feat could not be accomplished by magical trickery alone. We are dealing with a clever and thorough criminal. Not content to rely on his ample powers of disguise, he studies his targets closely before assuming their identities. He emulates them utterly and completely, that not even their closest friends or families could detect that aught is amiss. I mean, I think one of the things that people this quest is overlooking, that I don't know, like, if they're threatening to steal the maiden's virtue, what they could mean is that they're going to show up pretending to be her, especially if no one's seen her and know what she looks like or acts like. That would be a positively easy way to besmirch her, is make her look bad in front of everybody. All the key players arrived at Costa del Sol 3 days ago, when preparations for the banquet began. This would afford our thief more than enough time to study his would-be target, and yet some disguises are more challenging than others. Put yourself in the mind of our Phantom, Astarchus. If you were the thief, whose identity would you first assume? I mean, I will not say. A brass blade? Precisely. Clearly, you are far less useless than the bubbling inspector whose company you keep. Strong in number, few of words, able to come and go as they please. A fearsome reputation to scare away any who would draw near enough to realize something was amiss. An ideal entry into Costa del Sol for our man. Deducing as much, I made a point to question brass blades in the area. Little to my surprise, I learned that there was one man who had not been seen at his favorite alehouse for 3 days past. Our thief has not made a habit of wanton murder. Doubtless the poor man is lying naked in a ditch not far from here. In addition to general security duties, each of the blades has been assigned to serve as a bodyguard for one or more of the guests. If the man can tell us if his assigned charge like us not, his answer will reveal the current identity of our thief. If you have not had time to carry the unconscious man far, I will canvass the immediate area. You begin your search on the outskirts of Costa del Sol. Okay, well that's an interesting plan. Sure. A likely story. Oh look, there he is. Excellent. You are one of the less incompetent assistants I've worked with. Wow. Such praise. Thank the gods. Please, free me from these chains before the snippers eat me alive. There. Now tell me all that you can remember about what happened to you, and try to be brief. We just arrived in Costa del Sol, had a briefing of sorts. Master Gugurimu gave us each our orders, so who would we be looking after and the like. Had a mind to tour the area and get my bearings. Next thing I knew, I felt a thwack on the back of my head. When I came to, here I was, stripped my skivvies. Much to the chagrin of those who have to look at you. Oof! You say you received orders from Master Gugurimu. Who was to be your charge? My memory's hazy, but one was more Grant, father of the groom, the other was a Lalafellan gent from Limsa. Yalto Nolto. Now try your best to remember, were there any other guests with whom you were ordered to interact? Come to think of it, yes, there was also the steward, Leonhardt. I was to review with him the schedule of events, discuss the protection, the key supplies, that sort of thing. Morgan, Yalto, Nolto, and Leonhardt. Thank you. For an incompetent fool, your testimony has proved astonishingly enlightened. I shall see this man back to the city and into possession of some new clothes, after which I shall return to Costa del Sol to continue the investigation. Go on ahead of me, and for the love of the gods, just make sure that imbecile doesn't cause too much trouble in my absence. It cannot be stopped, good sir. It will happen. But I appreciate your attempts. Boom, boom, boom. Hildibrand. Ah, there you are, friend, and not a moment too soon, for I was about to commence my investigation in earnest. Tell me, did your Inspector Briardian's avenue of inquiry bear fruit? Yeah, it did. Morgan to Yalto Nolto and the steward Leonhardt, you say? This does not surprise me. Yes, I had considered them all exceptionally suspicious from the start. With the Lapis Maiden in danger, we cannot afford a moment's delay. I, Hildibrand, shall have our thief in shackles before the Inspector returns. Fear not, friend, the Inspector shall be none the wiser. Haha. If he had hoped to nab the fiend for himself, he should not have simplified the task for me so. Oh boy. Ah, there's one of our suspects standing suspiciously under that canopy over there. Just you wait, fiend. I shall rip the mask from your face and reveal you for the rogue that you are. Uh-oh. No, don't just... Ruh-roh. You're just gonna start harassing people? Hell yeah. What a great approach. This will go over excellently. Stand back, fiend. Friend. Oh, sorry. The man we pursue is a criminal mastermind. The mere slip of the tongue could put our case, nay, our very lives at stake. But have no fear, Miss Ellie. Ready your quill, you might record my every word as I employ the time-honored art of parley handed down from the Mandeville men of ages past to reveal our foe. I can think of few topics that would interest my readers less than your blatherings. Just catch the thief so I can have my story, would you? Oof. Don't worry, Inspector. I brought my quill and journal too. Your adoring fans won't miss a word. Good work, Nashu. Capital. This is why you are my favorite assistant, Nashu. Now behold, as I ensnare our prey with the web of words leading to his inevitable demise. Good morning, Master Gugurimu. And a very fine morning it must be, for you most of all. Allow my offered most heartfelt congratulations on your betrothal to the enchanting Miss Arabella. What is this nonsense? Arabella is my daughter. You, just who in the seven hells are you anyway? Guards! Guards! Now old your chocobos, Gugurimu. I recognize the lad. This is Hildibrand, agent of inquiry and inspector extraordinaire, come to save the lovely lass from the clutches of the phantom thief, have ye? I reckon we owe the man our gratitude, eh, Ivan? He knows him! The phantom thief, balderdash and rot, if you ask me. That said, my betrothed must be quite the beauty indeed to have such rumors told about her. Perhaps she's worthy of me after all. Haha. Yikes. He exudes an unusual degree of confidence for such an effete, fashion-challenged youth. Most suspicious. He's a damn sight easier on the eyes than you. Ooh, damn. Ha. That's me, Van. Ever calm in the face of danger. Truly his father's son. Worthy heir to the Bruguiere consortium and a worthy match for my daughter, I must say. Yes, I foresee many years of prosperity for our families. Or family, I should say. Ho ho! Which reminds me, Master Van. Arabella asked me to convey her gratitude to you for the golden clasp you sent months ago. It has not left her neck since the day. Oh, that little trinket? 'Twas nothing. Tell your daughter the greatest treasures in the realm will be hers once we are wed. Ha ha. So she wears a golden trinket. A clue. The time-honored Mandeville art of parley. we'd be sleeping with the fishes. Now, had Morgan not spoke up on your behalf. That said, nothing about the interactions between the three struck me as particularly unnatural. Ha ha ha, let us not rush to conclusions, Miss Ellie. A gentleman fancies a more methodical approach. Yes, everything is proceeding according to my plan. Whoops, I was supposed to be taking this down, wasn't I? Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. I sought only to earn the trust of the families before confronting Yalto, Nolto, and Lewenhart, who have aroused my suspicion from the start. Come, we have a thief to apprehend. Interesting. Yalto Nolto. I've not seen your faces around here. With the East Aldenard Trading Company, are you? Why, yes, good sir. He's going with it. Very much with them. Some might even say we are the East Aldenard Trading Company. Ha ha ha. Well, that's really weird to say. Oh, pleasure to meet you. Do tell us, the Lapis Maiden is lovely as they say. Sina's here's no slouch herself, but like me, she's getting on in her years. No offense intended, my dear. Yikes. She's not a speaking role. Oh, where are my manners? Yalto Noto of the Berger Consortium, and this is me wife, Sainana. I look forward to many profitable dealings with you and yours in the moons and years to come. Aye, I dare say this wedding and the joining together of our family businesses couldn't be happening at a better time. But with all the manner of, fell beasts and beastmen taking aim at our wares. Why, just the other day, a shipment of imported woodstuffs was waylaid by the Mandragora. Nasty buggers, the lot of them. If I were 20 years younger, I'd dice them up myself and make a salad out of. You have heard of the Mandragoras, haven't you? But of course, I once spent a year honing body and mind with the fist of Rhalgr. My fellow monks and I would chant several hundred mantra what's-its a day. And your food stores were occasionally raided by the ruthless band of rogue vegetables known as the Mandragora? Yes. Oh. Would it kill you to read the Mithril Eye and educate yourself from time to time? A fearsome lot they are. Rumor has it they'll not rest until every fruit or vegetable harvested for consumption has been freed from captivity. Why, they struck at the larder here just days ago. Our supplies were decimated. Fear not, my lady. I was able to arrange for an emergency shipment to replace the stolen produce. Arrived safely some time ago. Settle down, Sainana. Forgive me, wife. She's always saying how meat is bad for her figure. And with that, I'd best go prepare me speech. Carry on, lads. Criminy. None of these three were suspicious in the least. We must not give up hope. Where there's a will, a gentleman shall find a way. Come, Nashu, we must move quickly, or that Lapis Maiden shall not be the only one to come to harm. You speak so fast, Inspector. The sign of a quick mind, I'm sure. Now, where was I? Give up hope. Even many faces will laugh last. The Lapis Maiden should not be the only one to come harm. I'm not sure that captures the Inspector's intended meaning. But this is no time for us to be standing around. Inspector Briardien will be back any moment now, and he's not the type to suffer excuses. Quite so, Miss Ellie. Fortunately, I have a plan. Let us investigate the foodstuffs of which Master Lewenhart spoke. Should we find any contradictions in his testimony, we can consider the man a prime suspect. Well, guess that's not that bad of an idea. Inspector Briardien will be back before long. Come, Nashu. I should have just flown. Look how far it's making me walk. Where is he? On the beach over here? The food supply. Why is the food supply just on the ground? What? Right by the ocean? Was this the incoming delivery? Crates of assorted foodstuffs and a veritable host of luscious-looking coconuts. Is that what those are? It appears that our man Lewenhart spoke true. Egads! What is it? Are those explosives? I spy concealed amongst these coconuts. Perhaps I spoke in haste. It would appear that we have found our phantom thief after all. Oh, those are mine, Inspector. I was looking for a place to set them down, you see, and those coconuts were looking awfully lonely. God, Nashu just really carries around some explosives, huh? Nashu, far be it for me to cast doubt on your choice of hobbies, but what in the name of 12 would possess you to bring your creations to an investigation? You never know when you need them, right? Well, they were so helpful in jogging your memory that one time, and I just thought, does this mean you won't be needing this piece of driftwood either? What? Enthusiasm is always Admiral Nashu, but in this event, I fear it's somewhat misdirected. Now set the driftwood down over there and can concentrate on taking your notes like the astute assistant you are. With a shot of the stick, the driftwood? I say, we're most fortunate that confounding Inspector Briardien is otherwise occupied at the moment. Were he to chance upon this scene, he would veritably explode in rage. Now let's dispose of these things before an errant ember sends us all to a fiery demise. Confounding Inspector Briardien, explode, a fiery demise. Got it. Are you sure about that? Hopefully we get to read her account later and it just makes us all seem like villains. Someone has returned at the absolute worst time possible. Of course he has. You two are supposed to be keeping an eye on the suspects and staying out of trouble, yes? The inspector will have a fit if he sees you here. But Miss Ellie, should Inspector Briardien come upon these explosives, the consequences will be even more dire. Starkus and I will see the inspector keeps a wide berth at this beach. You two just get out of here and be quick about it. Quick thinking, Miss Ellie. Come, Nashu. We shall return for your creations once Inspector Briardien has been led safely from the scene. Investigation calls us, and we must heed its cry. Business of betrothal complete. Bum ba-dum bum. A burst of inspiration. Inspector Briardien would share with you his latest findings. So Hildibrand has managed thus far not to destroy anything. Consider me something almost resembling impressed. Haha, indeed. But enough about Hildibrand. Now, Starkus and I have been waiting to hear your latest theories. We should go somewhere quiet and... An excellent idea, Miss Ellie. Ah, yes, that spot over there just by the crates should suffice. We're gonna blow him up, aren't we? There, of all places? But surely we can find somewhere more... suited? Maybe what I said? I'm not here on vacation. I'm here to solve a case. Besides, we cannot afford to have our conversation overheard. That junk littered the beach should afford us some welcome privacy. Yes, Inspector. Privacy indeed. We're gonna blow this guy up. Bloody hells. Don't worry, Starkus. I'll figure out some way to lead him clear of the bombs. Will you now? You will certainly try, I imagine. What is this ominous shots of this stick? It'll be important somehow, probably. Right? Why keep showing that stick? Is this me, or is there a bit of chill in the air? Perhaps we should go someplace warm. Oops, sorry. Agree. I, for one, welcome a respite from the sweltering heat. Besides, this will not take long. If you insist, Inspector. Though the questioning of a brass blade attacked by our quarry, I have identified, through the question, 3 individuals most likely to be a thief in disguise. Morgard, Yolto, Noto, and Lewenhard. 3 of us shall split up, each of us keeping watch over. Sorry, we're distracted by the bomb. Are the 2 of you listening? Of course we are. Beg pardon, Inspector. You look unwell, Miss Ellie. Perhaps you were right. I, too, feel a chill wind blowing in. Mayhap we should continue our conversation elsewhere. Yes. Let's do that. But there is no need. Wait here, and I shall build us a fire. The stick! The driftwood, and he's going to build a fire by the bombs. Methinks the inspector has taken leave of his senses. The chance of locating suitable kindling on these barren shores is infinitesimal. The driftwood! It is raining, though, in my game, so it would be too wet. A piece of driftwood should serve perfectly. She's like, I knew that driftwood would be helpful. Yeah, the weather never seems to quite match with in-game cutscenes. There is no cause for alarm. 'Tis not blood that courses through the inspector's veins, but ice. I could not fathom a series of events that would lead such a calm, composed individual to lose his firm grip on that fiery torch. Oh no. Remarkable insight, Inspector. I must record these words for posterity. He's gonna read them. Soggy paper. And it'll be like, the inspector wants to kill you. Everything is proceeding according to my master plan. Oh, it's gonna seem like it's coming from the thief. And then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna blow up the inspector. Oh, I like the twitching smile. Could this be another challenge from the fiend? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Surely you just, Inspector. It looks nothing like his usual cards. See? Dallas is just the idle ravings of some madman. Perhaps so, but we must exercise due caution. Ah, there are 2 more pages. Is she gonna sneeze? Oh. Give us hope. He of many faces will laugh last. It is not the lapis maiden alone that shall come to harm. It's more directed than its previous challenges, but there can be no doubt as to the sender. But what is this talk of another victim? The final page holds the answer to that. It's about him blowing up, right? The final page. You see his face of shock and a confounding Inspector Briardien will meet a fiery demise. No! Somebody catch that torch! She's gonna sneeze. Oh damn! Ellie's going for it! Holy shit! Oh, she's just gonna shove him. Oh. Methinks you should have. Oh, wow! Oh, he did. Oh, catch it with your ass. Oh, or your head? Hold very, very still. Yeah. Quick, somebody grab it. Wow, they really got far away. She really moved him. Holy crap. Quite impressive. Oh, the sneeze hasn't happened yet. Oh, that was cute. It's you. Little Mikote sneeze. Oh. We blew up all his coconuts. Oh, and Hildibrand. Classic. You saved my life. You saw through the fiend's ruse, but how? Let's just call it reporter's intuition. You heard. Oh my god. Ringing in my ears, but otherwise no worse for the wear. You have my gratitude. Hildibrand yet lives. Hildibrand Mandeville. Were you able to learn aught of the fiend who made this ignoble attempt on my life? I exhausted every effort, Inspector, yet I fear our quarry proves ever elusive. Excellent. I might have died of shock if you had. At any rate, our foe has revealed himself as no mere thief, but a madman who will resort to cold-blooded murder. We must redouble our vigilance, lest the others come to harm. Yep, that's exactly what just happened. Vigilance, yes. Vigilance is the order of the day. What in the name of the gods? The hell's teeth? Those vegetables cost a fortune, and they're ruined. Agent of inquiry? More like an agent of injury and incompetence. Oh, you are to replace the supplies that you destroyed before the banquet begins, or I will see the entire lot of you in rotten gale. Oh, this is the same distance that I said I should have flown last time. Oops. Leeuwenhart. The thought plickens. Was a terrible explosion coming from the beach. Is everyone safe? Oh wow, Manderville already got a new outfit. Fear not, the fiend's artless attempt on my life has been thwarted. Sadly, your food supply did not escape unscathed. Master Google. Oh shit. Good gods! This is no thief, this is a madman. As for replacing the ingredients, I fear that will prove a difficult task. Those crates contain imported vegetables of considerable rarity, you see. Oh boy. Vegetables that are in particularly short supply these days. What with the mandragoras at large, even if I were to place the order immediately, it would take days to arrive. The mandragoras. I've heard that fell band. Tell me, what manner of vegetables did they steal? Rarest was an import from the Far East. I do not recall the name, but it was very closely resembled the Orzean dragon pepper, save for its color, which was deep purple. Like an eggplant. Methinks you just worry too much, Master Leonhard. Our course of action is clear. We need only storm into the den of these overgrown weeds and steal your precious purple dragon peppers right back. Yeah, I mean, that could work. I would advise against that, Inspector. These are no ordinary mandragoras, but rather a bloodthirsty band of killers, given succulent flesh. Even the brass blades of the Gerber proved unable to resist them. Oh, a formidable foe indeed. Were only there a brave soul in our midst, with a want for taking on fearsome enemies, with not a shred of concern for his own well-being. Is that me? Your eyes, friend, they speak to me. They say, I, yes, I, shall vanquish these rogue vegetables, and deliver the purloined goods back to their rightful owner. If you say so. You are truly a godsend, adventurer. One Sedmil of the Yellow Jackets has been charged with defending the roads from the Mandragora. If anyone would have knowledge of their current whereabouts, it would be him. Without those ingredients, Master Gugumaro is like to cook me instead. Please, friend, you're my only hope. A gentleman would never let his comrade face danger alone. Let us away to Limsa together. What is this plot? Is this gonna tie you back in? Maybe none of it really matters anyway. Where is this? Oh, wait, it's like right here. Oh, I can see him this whole time. Nice. If you come for the Mandragora, I fear you're half a bell too late. As were we. Blast it all. If you to hear the poor merchant tell it, no sooner had he opened his cargo hold to check the shipment of vegetables than did an onion turn on him, screeching bloody murder. Fled his own vessel in sheer terror he did. By the time he came to his senses, it had set sail without him. The merchant left for Ailport, hoping to recoup his losses. If you've a mind to go after the culprits, might lend an ear to his sad tale. This is is the thrill of the chase not invigorating, friend? The ferry docked by the fisherman's bottom will carry us to Aleport. Let us be swiftly on our way. Tiny trader. Thought you were a feral turnip, a murderous eggplant or something like that. Think I jest, do ya? You'd be singing a different tune if a shot of tomato juice almost took out your eye, as it did mine, my eye. By the time I regained me wits, they'd already set sail with me ship and me livelihood. I'm ruined, ruined. If I ever see another bleeding onion till the end of me days, it'll be too soon. Boom, boom, bum, boom, bum, bum. Oh. Seeds of rebellion. The tiny trader would ask you to save the realm from a vegetable scourge. A vegetal scourge? To hear most say the Mandragora, a nasty lot, a right pain in the arse. To farmers and refrigerators the realm over. But let me tell you, friend, that ain't the least of it. Freeing their fellow frawns from larders and tables is but the beginning. The bulbous blackguards have a far grander scheme. Revolution! Madness, you say? Take a fare to the Isles of Umbra and see with your own eyes a veritable vegetable kingdom where eggplants and turnips rule with an iron fist. This muscle-bound fellow with the dim expression? Could swear I've seen his face somewhere before. Bugger me if it ain't the undead overlord that fancies himself a gentleman inspector. Which would make you, aye, could it be the adventurer? What bested the thief and duelist in single combat? Yes, it is I am he. Well, bugger me and call me inspector. Tell me, is it true the duelist traveled with a demon bird whose crow could split the heavens? No. But that's neither here nor there. Look, I don't know about you, but I ain't so keen on the notion of calling a bloody tomato your grace. That's exactly fate we're all in for if we don't nip this revolution in the bud, and I mean that literally. As we speak, the Mandragores are planting themselves a whole army of their own kind in the Isles of Umbra. You'd be doing the whole realm a favor if you could go there and uproot them before the harvest comes. Many a case have I solved in my day, but I've not matched wits with sentient plant life before. This should prove quite exhilarating. To the Isles of Umbra! Pluck Mandragore buds at the Isles of Umbra. Okay. Sure thing. Mandragore number 1. OX triangle, circle, circle, X triangle, square. Are they speaking in PlayStation? You feel a hostile gaze upon you. Circle, circle? X square, circle? You feel a hostile gaze upon you. It is your bedtime. Thank you for stopping by, Andrea. I think my plan today is to finish off like this, or see if I can finish off the level 50 set of this and then be done for today. Enjoy talking PlayStation. I will endeavor to. I'll see you around. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you fall asleep very quickly and have a wonderful rest. Oh, wait, hang on. X square music circle X circle square dollar sign circle X triangle square circle circle music. Feel hostile gaze upon you. Well, how about that? Yeah, they're singing. Oh, Hildibrand. What are you doing? Commence the Mandragoras? Mandragoras encountered. Triangle, triangle. Circle, X square, triangle. Whoa, Mandragora Queen, Tomato King, Garlic Jester, Onion Prince, Eggplant Knight. Good night, good night. There's going and exploding in random places? What is happening here? Is that normal? Should I be worried about that? Stop running away! Stand still so I can kill you! They're really trying to use some of these fates for this quest. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Okay. Pungent pirouette. Bum 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 bum. Get that garlic jester. Nice. Bum bum ba-dum. Oh, we're just gonna leave Hildibrand here. Nice. He's fine. Oh, what am I doing? Don't need to teleport again. Lord Heart, you return. I feared you might end up a tasty snack for a crazed head of cabbage. Stolen foodstuffs. You saved my hide today. Oh, but I must see if those purple dragon peppers are intact. Master Gugurimu is quite particular about his seasonings. Ooh, can I come too? I've never seen a purple dragon pepper before. That wild vegetable chase was a pleasant diversion, but it's time to return to the case. Now, there must be some clue that yet eludes us. Core, the peppers have changed color! What? What's this? Peppers that possess the same powers of disguise as our many-faced foe? A gentleman must needs investigate. Oh, they're blue? Striking shade of blue, quite far from the purple that Master Luenhart described. Perhaps we recovered the wrong crate? But look here, Inspector, the crate is clearly marked for Costa del Sol. How curious. Did I say purple? I meant purplish blue, or bluish purple? The two colors are really quite similar when you think about it. These peppers have a most distinctive hue. No man could reasonably mistake for any shade of purple. He's the suspect. Unless, of course, he was wearing a very particular sort of eyewear at the time. Get him! The trade is up. After the man. This is as I suspected all along. The goggles have proved the key to cracking the case. With speed, Nashu, the fiend must be brought to justice. Oh, shit. Well, this worked out well, I guess. Did we actually solve something? It's a Miko Te on a table. What's going on there? Oh my god. I can't seem to land. My camera work is impeccable. Oh my. What a vibe. Is this the real Lewinhart? The one who's replaced? You can run, but you cannot. Nashu. Ha ha ha. Thought you could outsmart this man of a man. You were sorely mistaken. For pilfering a priceless blade, threatening a maiden's virtue, and untold crimes against the law-abiding citizens of Eorzea, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry. Inspector extraordinary, hereby place you under arrest. I don't think this is the one we're looking for. Done in by a snipper, a fitting end for an ignoble thief. Let us see what lies behind the mask. How did we lose him, though? Where am I? Who are you? Everyone crosses their arms. Bum bum bum. Ha! Playing the fool, whether you not. I suggest you come willingly. A gentleman is not given to violence, but should you attempt to resist, I disavow responsibility for any shattered skulls and broken bones. Mm-hmm. Wait, I remember now. I was on my way to meet with Miss Arabella when... Miss Arabella, I must find her at once. Ugh, my head. This man wears no mask. This is the true Lewinhart. You know what? I swear my life that it is so. I was en route to the estate in Wineport when one of the brass blades on patrol approached me. We exchanged greetings, and in the next instant, he turned on me. I fought desperately to defend myself, even managing to drive a kitchen knife into the man's right hand. In the end, though, he proved too strong for me. Did the Lewinhart we know have a bandage on his hand? Oh, the imposter was wearing gloves. There is still time before the banquet begins. Knowing our quarry, he has doubtless already assumed a new identity, and yet he could have foreseen this turn of events. He could not have foreseen this turn of events. It is unlikely that he had time to thoroughly research his new target. Most importantly, we now know the thief suffered a wound to his right hand, and we simply need simply return to Costa del Sol and examine the hands of all present. An excellent plan, Inspector. While you do so, we shall accompany Lewinhart back to the estate that we might ensure Miss Arabella's safety. Bum bum bum. I have found you, my little ones. Let me guess. You seethe with anger at those that took from you what is yours. What? Gloves. Then it would appear our goals are in accord. Make for Costa del Sol and await my orders. When the time is right, revenge will be yours. They're in cahoots! These funny little guys. The game is afoot, inspectors. What was that? Did he change face already? But his hair and outfit is the same. Now what mask shall I wear to the ball? Oh! Interesting. So the rest of the disguise is put together. Wineport. It's like a Mission Impossible face masks over here. Is this the Arabella? Miss Arabella, what are you doing out here? You must return to the estate at once. Oh, Lewin, always the worrier. Your concern is touching, but I am a woman grown. Besides, just want to see the flowers. Lovely these flowers may be, there are unsightly weeds when measured against your beauty. I am Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary. Please call me Hildy. The pleasure is mine, my lord. Much have I heard of your deeds. Tell me, are these rumors of a many-faced thief true? I fear they are, Miss Arabella, but still your gentle heart, for as long as Hildibrand is on the case, the fiend shall not lay a twisted finger upon you. This I swear on the Manderville name. The gods smile on me indeed to send such a strong and handsome gentleman as my champion. And yet, oops, to tell the truth, this marriage has been arranged against my wishes. I do not love Van. Why, I've not even met him. He sent me this class of betrothal gift. A treasure for my treasure, wear it always, the message said. I do not care how beautiful it is, it might as well be a golden shackle. What? I keep skipping things. An arranged marriage to a youth you have not even met? Unconscionable! Father says that this marriage must happen, that it is for the future of the family trade. I guess I'll just wait for him to turn. Keep skipping things. Spoken like a true old on. But if I may be bold, milady, or I could set it to not auto-go, would it be correct in assuming that you and your father are not related by blood? Quite so. Father found me amongst the beggars on Pearl Lane when I was just a babe. He took me in and raised me as his own. He took Lewin in as well, though a servant rather than son. You may think father a cold and miserly man, but to me he is the man who gave me warmth and hope where I had none. I will learn to love Van if that's what makes father happy. You cannot be serious, Miss Arabella. You are a beautiful young woman with a whole life ahead of you. Your whole life ahead of you. Surely you would not have to look far to find a gentleman with whom you would rather spend the rest of your days. Like me, he says. If I had to spend another hour with you, I'm like to lose my wits. But anyway, we should return to Costa del Sol to see how the inspector's investigation fares. I as well must prepare for the banquet. Farewell, friends. How much left? Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch more. There's a bunch more. I'm like halfway done. Damn. Our foe has doubtless assumed a new identity. But have no fear. Upon our return to Costa Sol, I shall employ the time-tested Manderville art of parley to cut through the fiend's flimsy facade. 'Tis an art I would impart to you as well, friend. There will be time enough for that once our foe is in shackles and Miss Arabella is safe. No doubt I shall prove as invaluable in your venture as it has in my investigations. Or failing that, serve to entertain you when you have nothing better to do. But I digress. A gentleman must away to Costa del Sol. The fair maiden's life hangs in the balance. Nashu, Miss Ellie, with me! Inspector Briardien, I have seen to the maiden's safety. Miss Arabella will be along soon. How far is your investigation? I have canvassed the grounds, but none of the guests are concealing their hands. How can this be? The thief must be somewhere. None of the guests are concealing their hands? Is she gonna show up wearing gloves? No. Without a necklace? Without the thief in custody, we cannot risk allowing Miss Arabella to take the stage. But Inspector, Van and his family will not take kindly to his betrothed's absence. That is nothing of my concern. Besides, doubtless the inspector here will think of something. Me? What do you propose? You're the expert at creating diversions. Can't you just knock something over, blow something up, or the like? You know, like you always do. Inspector Briardian, I knew the day would come that you recognized my many talents. Worry not, Master Van. Yes, for the sake of the maiden, a gentleman will do what must needs be done. The poor sop lacks even the wits to know when he's being insulted. Now to the task at hand, we must find a way to conceal Miss Arabella's true identity. Change of clothes. Perfect, Astarchus. Find some suitably ordinary garb and deliver it to Miss Arabella outside the gates. I shall proceed with the investigation. Has the Lapis Maiden arrived yet? I simply must look upon her beauty for myself. Servant's garb, you say? I much prefer what you're wearing, but we certainly have enough rags to go around. Here you go. Do with them as you will. Greetings, friend. Oh, what's this you have for me? Crappy clothes. Oops. Servant's garb, but why? Miss Arabella, with the thief so large, the risk of letting you be seen is too great. Change in these clothes, and promise you will not leave my sight. Was he always wearing gloves? He has been, hasn't he? That's unfortunate. As to the ceremony, I have entrusted the matter with a certain gentleman. You need only concern with your own safety. We should do as the inspector says, Miss Arabella. Your life is more important than this marriage, or whatever profits your father stands to gain from it. If father heard you say such things, I should have said them long ago. By not doing so, I have put your life in danger. But besides, we have not one, but two skilled inspectors on the case. Not be long before the fiend is brought to justice. Very well, I shall retreat to the carriage. Pray wait for me here. Apologies for the delay. What should I do with my banquet dress, Inspector? Astarchus, bring Miss Arabella's dress to that bumbling inspector. I dare not speculate as to how he intends to see to his task, but I imagine he requires all the help he can get. Now let's return before the festivities begin. This is probably some. He's just like gonna kidnap her right now. Ah, you return? Me? I was in the act of formulating a master plan to distract Master Van at the ceremony. Is there aught I might do for you? Here's a dress. This is Miss Arabella's dress. I must admit that some of the confusion as to what to do with it, but worry not. I shall take it into safekeeping. With that, I must attend to Master Van before the ceremony begins. Worry not, friend. I assure you that Inspector Briardian and I have the situation entirely under control. Why not find a seat? Sure. Just watch and enjoy. I can do that. Coast of the Souls, today's feast. Coast, hosted by the Bruguiere Consortium and the East Aldenard Trading Company. We trust you've been enjoying fine food, fine spirits, and profitable conversation. The Lapis Maiden. If even half of the tales of her beauty are true, Van is the luckiest bastard in the realm. Yalto Noto, Sana, honored guest. It is a pleasure to announce the betrothal of my son Van, future chair of the Bruguiere Consortium, to Arabella, daughter of Master Guguremu and the East Aldenard Trading Company. The couple would exchange their eternal vows ere today. The happiness that is theirs may usher in a new era of prosperity for us all. He's wearing gloves. Or at least one on his right hand. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present my son's lovely bride, the Lapis Maiden whose beauty minstrels will sing of for ages to come. Uh-oh. Damn you, Hildibrand Manderville, you had one job. It better be Hildibrand. She's beautiful. Were the rabble expecting otherwise? She is my bride, after all. It better be Hildibrand. Yes, yes. Milady, they say her beauty transcends even the boundaries of time. When we are wed, you will want for nothing. Pray, give your hand unto me. Hell yeah. My suns and stars. Yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. I am yours and shall be forevermore. Oh my... What have you done with my bride, you cross-dressing deviant? Not quite what I intended, but I suppose it serves our purposes. Fear not, ladies and gentlemen, for Miss Arabella is safe and sound. I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinary, have but assumed the maiden's appearance to ensnare the vile fiend who would take aim at her life. Oh? The fiend who now lies defensively before me. The game is up, Van, or shall I call you by another name? The thief of many faces. She's fallen asleep a lot. Me, the thief? Are you mad? I don't know, maybe. He is wearing gloves. It appears that my masterful deductions have proved beyond the grasp of your mind. Very well, allow me to elucidate. While there is not a soul in the realm who has not heard the tales of Miss Arabella's beauty, there are but 2 men here in Costa Silk who gazed upon her lovely visage before today. Her father, Guguremu, and her steward, Luinhart. As you yourself admitted on multiple occasions, Master Van, you were to have first a glimpse of your bride-to-be today, considered in this light. Would you not say your reaction upon seeing my face was most unnatural? Who else could see through my ingenious disguise? Who could know at a glance that I was not the fair maiden? None save you, ye of 1,000 faces. Well, I don't know if that's exactly how that works. But... and anyone else with half their wits about them? Rip. Run! How dare you make a mockery of my wedding day? Guards, arrest that pervert at once. Lock him up in jail and throw away the key. Arabella, oh thank the gods you're safe. Come with me quickly. There's a dangerous madman about. Oh, the golden necklace. He's wearing gloves. Oh, is this the villain? Huh? What? The man is a fool, but it behooved him to listen. Alas, you did not. What is yours is now mine. Was he just trying to steal the necklace the whole time? Hildibrand was right. I know, and people not checking gloves. Mandragora. Oh my. You came all this way for me? You love me. You really, really love me. It appears they do not. Oh, good trick. Wow, what, you got all the way over there? The attention is most flattering, but I have taken what I came for, and now I must away. My lords, my ladies, till we meet again. Well, She seems fine, so. Where's the guy that he replaced? Elvina Burkerp. I hear that the real van was found bound and gagged in a storage room. Truly, Miss Arabelle, I'm sorry. Well, everyone seems fine. For what, milady? The banquet was more exciting than I could have ever hoped for. Van and his father were furious, of course, and our marriage has been called off. Oh. But perhaps it is for the best. I would find my own way to make father happy by living my life as I would live it. It is you, Inspector Hildibrand, who taught me this lesson. He's still in the dress. Oh. For the love of the gods, someone find him a change of clothes. But one thing still puzzles me. The thief's challenge said he would steal the Lapis Maiden's virtue, yet in the end, he only took her necklace. Now that you mention it, Master Guru told me that the clasp, when it was first arrived, engraved with the mark of the sun goddess, is one of the most treasured pieces from the Rugair collection. Known by many as Azima's virtue. Oh, I literally was, okay. Steal her virtue. Maiden's virtue indeed. When the next challenge comes, we must take extra care to read between the lines. What are they? Have they sensed something? Are they looking for the card coming to hit them in the forehead? Who's he going to? No. Oh! Oh! No! That little guy! Oh, you fucking killed him. It says made you look. The real card was yet to come! Okay! Good fake out. The fiend plays us for fools! A little bit, yeah. When next we meet, I shall come to claim the victor's spoils. Another riddle. If nothing else, it appears the thief has abandoned any foolish notions of my assassination. Yeah. Still must ever be on guard. The fiend attempted murder once. He may very well do so again. Sure, yeah. Definitely. Very verily, Inspector, I must agree. One can never be too wary when dealing with a murderer. Hear me, man of 1,000 faces. You sealed your fate when you called me out by name. Mark my words, when next we meet, you will be mine. Our success rate is really bad. Yes, it was the Phantom Thief who was to blame for that bomb. Truly, verily, indubitably, the Phantom Thief, most certainly. Ha 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 ha. He might doubt now. The Shadow Man. Fascinating. Fascinating. A case of indecency. Do we get a little preview of the next one? The Parlay minigame is now available. You've unlocked the Parlay minigame. Entertain yourself as many a Manderville man has before you by opening the toy chest. Oh, here we go. To the victor goes a priceless treasure. Oh, well, a smile of a champion holds secrets untold. Are 8 legs better than 2? Well, ladies, can a Manderville man triumph over terrors and win the day? The Colosseum Conundrum. Oh my. The key to the next case is also the key to the storeroom. Be sure not to lose it. Real key and a figurative one at the same time? Is that even possible? Guess we'll find out next time. Indeed. Toy chest. You have acquired a toy chest containing several minigames. Visit an inn-room and try your hand at these popular Eorzean pastimes. Fancy that. Well, I do think I will leave it off there today. It is pretty early, but I have some things that I need to do. Whoa, what a fascinating series of quests, and I am nowhere near anywhere through it. Because I think I have 2 more sets of those, of the same kind of ones I did today. For the level 50 ones, but then there's another 3 expansions of these. Although some of them seem like they could be slightly shorter, maybe, or not. I don't know. They're less quests, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just because they're like less overarching quests doesn't mean that they're not the exact same length. Fascinating. Well, I don't know if I'll be streaming those tomorrow or what, but thank you so much, everyone who stopped by today, whether you're here now or long gone. It means a lot to me you stop by for any amount of time. But this will be it for me today. I will be back most likely tomorrow playing games. Probably Final Fantasy, probably this, but I don't know. If not, I'll see you around. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.